Hi friends, this is Miss Muller. We're doing Purple Sort 8. Our focus this week are suffixes, ment for meant, less for less, and ness for ness. You're going to see a blank box in your sort this week. If you want to write oddball on it, you can. You don't have to. You'll notice 4 bolded words and only 3 headers. Follow along with me and we'll figure out where they go. Okay? All right, let's look at the MENT column, meant. The suffix meant means the act of doing, so you're doing something. Let's look for our header word payment. Can you find the word payment? Payment. So pay is the base word and meant is the suffix, and it's the act of making a payment. You pay someone or pay money to someone. The next word I want you to find in this sort is replacement. So let's look for the base word, which is replace, and then you have the suffix, which is meant. So it literally means to replace something. It's the act of doing something. You're going to replace it. The next word I want you to find is employment. Employment. Employ is the base word. Meant is the suffix. It's the act of employing someone. The next word I want you to find is punishment. Find punish, the base word, add meant, the suffix, and it's the act of being punished or punishing someone. The next word I want you to find is agreement. Agreement. Go ahead and find the word agreement. Agree is the base word, meant is the suffix. It's the act of agreeing. And the last word I want you to find is government. Government. Govern is the base word. Meant is the suffix. Government, the act of governing. The next column, actually let's go back and read those together. So we have the meant column. Payment, read them with me. Replacement, employment, punishment, agreement, and government. Let's look at the next column, less, L-E-S-S. This suffix means without. So let's look at the helper word, breathless. We have our base word, which is breath, our suffix, which is less. This word literally means without breath, breathless. Uh-oh, friends, I forgot the word amusement. Will you stick amusement here? Amuse is the base word, meant is the suffix. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to less. We have breathless as the header. The next word I want you to find is hopeless. Hope is the suffix. Hope is the base word. Less is the suffix. Hopeless, without hope. The next word I want you to find is thoughtless. Thought is the base word. Less is the suffix. It means without thought. The next word I want you to find is priceless. Priceless. Price is the base word. Less is the suffix. It means without price. No price. The next word I want you to find is flawless. Flaw is the base word. Less is the suffix. It means without flaw. Perfect. The next one I want you to find is tactless. Tactless. Tact is the base word, less is the suffix. Tactless. And the last word in this column is fruitless. Fruitless. Fruit is the base word, less is the suffix. Fruitless. Let's read these words together. Breathless, hopeless, thoughtless, priceless, flawless, tactless, and fruitless. Now this next column we're going to look at is ness, N-E-S-S, and that means the state of being. So let's look at our helper word for this is laziness. Lazy's base word is usually with a Y, but in this case we changed it to an I. So lazy is the base word. We know what it means to be lazy, and laziness is kind of the act of being, like you're just feeling lazy. The next word I want you to find is blindness. Blindness. Blind is the base word, ness is the suffix. You can't see, you're blind. It's how you are. It's your state of being. You're not able to see. The next word I want you to find is dizziness. Dizziness. Dizzy is the base word, again with a Y, but in this case it's changed to an I. The suffix is ness, and it means to be dizzy. The next word I want you to find is politeness. Polite is the base word. Ness is the suffix. Means to be polite. How you're being. The next word I want you to find is friendliness. Friendliness. Friend is the base word. Ness is the suffix. Friendliness. That's how you're being. The next word I want you to find in this column is emptiness. Emptiness. Empty is the base word. In this case, the Y is changed to an I, and your suffix is ness. It's a state of being. You feel empty, or something feels empty. And the next word in this column is saltiness. Salty is the base word. In this case, again, we changed the Y to an I and added the suffix ness. And it's the state of being salty. Something is really salty, has a lot of saltiness to it. Now, we have another bolded word, and I want you to put it up here and say it with me. Powerlessness. It's kind of a long, powerful word, isn't it? Powerlessness. It has two suffixes in it, which is kind of crazy. It makes it an oddball in this sort this week. So it has power. We know what it means to be. We know what power means. Less means no, right? So it's no power, and that's how they are. It's a state of being. So to be powerlessness, it is to have no power. And the same two suffixes follow this next word, fearlessness. So it's kind of a state of being, and it's to have no fear. So our sorts for this one, let's go back and read NESS because we didn't do that. So we have laziness, blindness, dizziness, politeness, friendliness, emptiness, saltiness, and then we have powerlessness and fearlessness. Nice job today, friends.